Just continue this. Yeah. Get all the story shit out of the way. No, wait, no, no! What is the point of this? I already have one. Okay. Back to the island. We just left in the middle of it. Actually, absolutely I can.
Quick, let's find shelter, or mushrooms will start growing on our heads.
I was about to say first world problem, but I don't think that is. That sounds like beyond third world. Damn it! Give me those. I need to remind myself that these things are farmable. That makes sense. This for harvesting. Why isn't there an axe? Wait, why is this all there are? And nothing even got placed. Wait. Such a coffee boy.
The weather's so nice. Let's go have a walk around the heart.
Add Astra.
I'm surprised I haven't done that. It should have just, yeah, found it. I don't understand why my damage in here is so variable. Also, I don't know what the fuck the 60,000 number I'm seeing is coming from either.
The Temple of Wisdom.
My organs. Nothing too hot.
Time to shine.
Let's get blocked off.
Lightning, stay put.
Okay, and then play her so we can get the stacks. And then I hopefully have the stacks. And then activate my ult, and everything dies so fast.
Real bad.
Like, how much is so much just from that weapon? I get it, you're tired, Jesus. And she's still so effective despite not having this. But the way this works is kind of retired. Like, did I say retired? It's retired, okay? Absolutely retired. Uh-oh. Bro, what are you, retired?
Sharing my knowledge.
I like saying things that make me look stupid. That's probably a bad impulse.
Let the world come on. Our bond is. Oh, I'll settle this. Yeah, don't be scared. Everyone hold hands. Oh, hey, go.
Ow! Let me out of here! Fuck! So many rabbits.
Stand with me.
And then we're done. Well, at least I got that shit out of the way. Okay, let's get to the good part. If there even is one, I am playing Genshin.
Add Astra.
I just stop talking shit. I am enjoying this
Thank
game.
you for complete.
It's just there's a lot of shit you're gonna have to try and circumvent. Shit. Where was it? I wish the quests would show up on the map without me highlighting them. I'm being retarded though. Yes, up in the air. Here we go.
Quick, let's find Sh-
Is it always raining up here? Got him. Ugh. I'm glad they're adding more stamina through the statues. Wow, difficult word to remember. I already did this. Fly away, you bastard. Convenient fish. What is that? It better be. Why am I spinning around? Is this part necessary? I'm kind of hoping it'll just straight up send me straight into the ground. I land on the wrong rail and then... Is it pretty fun? Don't speak on my behalf. It's not exactly F-Zero, is it? Uh-huh. What are those marks that it's leaving behind? I keep thinking I should be hitting those, but there's no way, they're off the grid. Just like my identity. Why am I back here? Uh-oh. Oops. What is this guiding light? A guiding moonlight. Yeah, can we... No? Okay. Wanna change the camera angle, maybe? Did she just clip through the island? You know, if you chose a different angle, I might not have noticed. Could also just move the rails. What is happening? Why are we entering hyperspeed? Okay, is the game bugged? Why can't I... Okay, this is just a whole bunch of nothing I can do here. Then again, a whole bunch of nothing has happened, so I guess there wasn't anything for me to do. I saw that chest! Ooh, you son of a bitch. Nice. Pure desolation? I don't know, it seems kind of nice to me. It doesn't look like absolute desolation to me. He does not look so silly. Are we pretending like these dudes aren't here? Moving his muscular lizard arms like that. Dude, there's something really funny about top-heavy creatures like that. Oh, what is it, like bulldogs that have these fucking inward-pointing legs? Have you seen some of those muscle-bound freak dogs where they have a mutation where they're just bulked up? It's really funny with the ones that are usually skinny and then suddenly it looks like it's roided out. Also, ducks with arms. Don't know why people edited it, but I'm happy. Well, I never. A hidden island in the center of the sanctum. Yeah, how the fuck did this show up? I'm so lost. There I was, wondering why it looked different from what I saw in the pictures. We just summoned it by grinding a mean rail. I don't know. So my memory is fine after all. I wouldn't be in charge of looking after all those woven scrolls if it wasn't. Hmm? But apart from even larger rocks in the middle, there's something else here. Nothing else here. I mean, come on, click the thing first. Or could this giant rock itself be the sage's legendary gift? Really? A rock? What are you, my niece? That's the gift? That's like one of the best parts of like really young kids when they want to share things, but the things they want to share is either fucking disgusting or completely pointless. I haven't done anything with the thumbnail, okay? The only thing I ever changed are the titles. What are you implying? I don't even know if I'm being insulted, flattered, confused, all of the above. But like, if you ever had young kids, like when they're around 3 years old, it's like, oh, this is a really tasty chocolate, and then they want to share it, and it's melted in their hand, and they just like fucking shove it in your face and tell you to eat it. It's fucking disgusting. I love it. I like to think that's how the sage here is. Oh, I clicked. Come on, move on. At this point, I'm genuinely stumped. In all the scrolls I've seen, when the heroes pass the trial and reach this place, they should sense the spirit of the Sage of the Stolen Flame. Could you shorten that title? I don't know, to SOSF. You've never had lids? Like eyelids? What, do you just stare? Can you... How are you so unable to hit the right letter? It's like non-stop with you. If Ice ever had... Yeah, sure. I don't know, it's the fat guy doing a peace sign, I'm assuming. Oh, that... Well, I mean, he's been my banner. The fat guy fucking... That's Winston Churchill. But sure. I thought it was a funny picture. Also, considering he's known for wartime shenanigans, the fact that he is showing a peace sign is just funny to me. You said something I didn't hear. Yes, Franku. That's the other dude in the chat. What about him? Alright. As long as you've reached the place by passing the trial, you're supposed to feel as if you're being called somehow. I don't know what that means in practice. I was just under the impression that I'd be able to work it all out once I got here. That I could, Oh, looks like that was wishful thinking. Stretch out your hand, chosen of, oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, Jesus. Why does the text move so fast? I thought the quest girl said fat. Yeah. She saw through the screen. Franku, font YK, fat is offensive nowadays. Hey there, future mod. Don't fucking don't. People will cancel. Yeah, I'm sure all the people here will do that. It's like when you phrase it like that, it sounds more like a threat than a warning. Wow. Got him. Then, do you know what it means? Hmm? You saw something? You saw something. Gracious me, so the one worthy of the gift was you after all. We're not on Trader You. I don't know. It's like a Reddit conversation at times. I heard nothing. Oh, sweet Jesus. I need more disloyal viewers. I don't even know what I'm implying. I saw a golden pattern. I mean, the one we saw the first time you met Sanford. Oh yeah, we did, didn't we? Thought you were just seeing things back then. Well, maybe I was. Yes. What would the difference be? Like, is this some sort of... Is this a kind of conversation you usually have? Man skitzes out and then turns over to you and has a conversation and then goes back to schizoing out. That the voices in your head wouldn't be as funny. True. You give my voices better material. Telling Paimon to look up's no use. She can't see it, but seeing as you said it's there, the tone sounds familiar too. It's definitely the same person that left that golden pattern before. Did we hear a voice before? I mean, other than in my head. I need you for what? Extras? Okay, so it'll be an improvement, is what you're saying. So maybe the one that left it behind was the Sage of the Stolen Flame. Well, that seems to be the primary plot point, so yes, I'd assume. You mean to say that you've previously been given the sign by the Sage of the Stolen Flame? Aye, good luck, Frank. What do you mean? I'm stubborn. You're still here. I said you had a bright future ahead of you, lass. And what lies before you now, but a bright future oh so radiant. I knew you showed great promise. I wouldn't have taken a shine to you otherwise. So have you figured out how to receive the gift? The gift. What is the gift? Yes, I just have to reach out towards the giant stone tablet. Now hit it with your best Kamehameha. There are enemies behind. There we go. One slight problem. These are supposed to be weak against fire, as far as I remember.
The Temple of Wisdom. Let my name echo in song. Lightning, sure. You agree?
Won't get this damage. I swear to God. Look at those explosions. They just keep going. I swear to God. Yao Yao is like my secret weapon. I need to find better teams with it, though. Water level has risen somewhat. Watch out, bird. Spring's now full of phlogiston. This is Why? Because it has a hint of orange in it? The water below my knees is warm. Something about this phrasing feels wrong, but it is grammatically correct. And I can feel the warmth flowing through my limbs. A lovely sensation. Why are you describing it to me? Well, the sage's gift wasn't an elixir that can cure all injuries, but rather a hot spring here? Dude, let's open a business. I'm sure we can make money. What a gift. I was not exactly surprised, given the people of the springs aren't far off. I wish I communicated like this. Just slapping my belly instead of ever opening my mouth. That's a stream. This camera aimed right at my belly and go... It is looking pretty cozy there. Listen, it's a video game, okay? I can't feel the hot spring. It's not an experience I can have. Isn't just any old hot spring, a little floaty Paimon. Floaty. Once a hero who has been chosen bathes in this spring, they'll be granted the power to wield phlogiston. Meaning what? Couldn't I already? What? What'll happen if Paimon dies then? You'll die. Good question. Yes, I think I know. You'd still be Paimon, just soaking wet one. Push her in. What? Oh. I thought she might get to use phlogiston too and transform into some sort of super awesome pyro Paimon. We can still do that. I could roast you over an open fire. The whole emergency food meme hasn't gone far enough yet. Sadly, I think not. Because you haven't been chosen. Ah, I mean, you're just gonna sit there and take that? Wait a minute.
You knew that this hot spring would be the final gift, and yet you claimed you were searching for an elixir that can cure all injuries, and that you'd share it with us too?
Yeah, there are so many types of injuries in the world. How could you possibly expect a single elixir to be able to heal them all? Magic! Okay? But when it comes down to it, wisdom is the solution to all our worries. So if I die, it's because I wasn't wise enough. Yes, I tricked you this time, little Paimon, but when we make mistakes, we learn from them. Am I gonna have to kill this bitch? Is she gonna turn into a fucking abyss creature? Like, it feels like that's the go-to twist on these fucking world missions. We make mistakes and we learn from them and take one step closer to resolving our worries. Isn't that a wonderful outcome too? No! I want Deus Ex Machina and an elixir that fixes everything.
Yeah, okay, that kind of makes sense, actually.
So, have your injuries been cured? Have you learned how to use phlogiston? Has any of the above happened? If I took a bath in a hot spring filled with phlogiston, I would still be unable to use it in the past, so the ancient scrolls say tribespeople who could not already wield phlogiston only ever learned to do so by passing the trial. And unfortunately, you rode on my coattails, so you never went through the trial. So it hasn't had any effect at all.
Wait, you clearly found that, Lenny, but you can't use phlogiston?
Obviously, she's a spy. Right? Come on. You know, these delayed responses of yours can be quite hurtful at critical moments like this. Yes, nearly everyone in Natlan can use phlogiston, but nearly is not all. When I was young, I once suffered a grave injury in connection with the abyss. It was a miracle that I even survived, and I was in terrible health. I told you I could jump a great distances with an ichthyosaur on my back. On your back? But I'd be fooling you, for ichthyosaurs can float up and make themselves light as a feather, so they don't weigh a thing. Oh, well be due to this injury that I am unable to use phlogiston. No matter what I try, I simply can't do it. Well, it sounds like you do need the elixir. I've racked my brains, pored over all kinds of different scrolls. Though others view them as virtually obsolete, I'm well versed in analyzing phlogiston engraving through patterns. I put lots of effort into memorizing all the meanings, honing a great memory while doing so. For me, teaching the children of a tribe the basics of phlogiston was also an opportunity to observe how they would discover the ability to use it. And speaking of which, I'm quite popular with the children. I don't like the implication there. Is that something to brag about? I know everything there is to know about phlogiston, and the more I understand, the more in awe of it I am. But the more awe I feel, the more regret and frustration I feel for not being able to wield it myself. It was all thanks to you that we were able to make it through all those trials. I understand that to learn skills from our ancestors, sacrifices must be made. Are you about to chuck me off the cliff? But I simply won't have that kind of courage. Perhaps that's why I can't use phlogiston. Haha. Listen, when they add weird shit, I say weird shit.
Yeah.
Raw. Alright, I came to terms with it long ago. If it doesn't work this time, there's always next time. I'll find a way eventually. Or you could die before that. Thanks so much. I'm grateful for everything you've done for me, Traveler. I know I keep saying it, but you have a fine future. I almost said fine furniture, sweet Jesus, ahead of you, lass. Not only are you amazingly talented. Stop sucking my dick! I can't. I've already nodded. But you're so kind as well. Oh, Jesus Christ. They were attacking me from every angle. They're just fucking sucking dick, sucking nuts, sucking. Just tongue up my ass, and one of my nips is just fucking tagging me on all fronts. Unlike me, for whom everything seems to be set in place now, lass, I'm sure you'll have many more incredible adventures to look forward to. I'm a little jealous, to be honest. Traveler, young lass, full of promise. Wherever the road takes you, may your travels be smooth forever and always. Yeah, same to you. I'm sure you'll achieve your aspirations. You know, there's no elixir that can cure all injuries.
I'm sure you'll be able to find an elixir that can cure all your injuries.
Rock. Thank you, Paimon, Traveler. And last but not least, Sandshrew. From Pokemon Trademark. Your words have genuinely moved me, Traveler. Really, I'm touched by what you've said, lass. Because you're someone that people can count on. Am I? Alright, let me rest here for a while. This hot spring's mighty relaxing after all. Let's soak it for a bit and get back to pouring through the scrolls for a cure. Well and truly, you can't get away from it. I might be in for a scolding for running off from home, though. Oh yeah. She's a teacher for kids, but she behaves like a kid herself by running away from home. But just as you said, lass, I work hard to achieve my aspirations. It's like, I can't go through a single mission without somebody just jumping on my... What is happening? There we go, okay. Okay, you stay right there. Damn it, I got nothing but shorties on my team. I can't fucking get through this water without drowning. There we go. Yes, I need these. That's underneath. What is this? Is this all the island there is? This doesn't feel like a proper ending. Does this continue in the next patch or some other point? Feels a little off. The fuck is that? What am I? Hold on. Oh, it's Mount Doom. I've read Lord of the Rings. I know what that is. I'm just shocked.
Here you go. I packed it all into a bag for you.
Thank you, Yayo. I'm just shocked that J.R.R. Tolkien was willing to have this overlap. Also, this is gonna annoy the shit out of me. There was a chest along one of these ledges. So I guess I'm just gonna have to find that thing. Thank you, Yayo. Okay, well now that that cutscene's over, how you guys doing? What's up? How's your life going? Enough about me. And the Glaze Fest I've been in. There it is.
Thought you could escape.
Here you go. I packed it all into a bag for you.
Again, thank you. Thank God it wasn't little items that would just roll off the goddamn side of the island. They've done that shit before. It drives me nuts. Okay, do you have anything of value to contribute here? How dare you call me young lass? Sorry, soaking? No, not really. I mean, unless you mean the Mormon soak, but... Really? So nothing's happened since the 2 minutes that we spoke earlier. That was such a bad bag thanks to the hot spring. Okay, well, congratulations. How old is she supposed to be? Jesus Christ. Back problems at what age? Nice. That was worth the travel. Okay, well, what I did today was I made myself available so I could play some video games with a friend before he goes back to trying to sell his house, which apparently is going to take a while. He has his house, correct? Jesus Christ. He owns some form of domain and he's trying to sell it in a different country. So, it seems like a bit of a mess. So, nothing is going on in my life, but at least something's happening in people's life around me. Oh, I'm an uncle for the third time. People are getting way more action than me. Story of my life. But hey, I'm sitting here playing Genshin Impact, so who's the real winner?
weather's so nice.
Glad you can appreciate it. Okay, who has the least annoying voice? Yeah, just a friend of mine. I wonder what the hell his plan is if he can't get it sold like this month, because that's what he... Why do I keep getting these? That's what he set time aside for. Well, the point is, good luck to him. Oh, dude, nacho dinners. So healthy. Anybody got special dishes? Oh, there is. I don't know how old you guys are, so I don't know how relatable any of the things I'm talking about should be. Should I be talking about memes? Should I talk skibbity toilets? Like, is that what you guys can relate to? It is a financial problem. Well, in some way. It's just weird because I thought you could just be able to rent it out, but apparently not. He said he would love to, though. Like, being able to function as a landlord and just have money drip feeding into you seems pretty nice. Oh yeah, did I talk about this last time? That's fucking, those fucking videos about squatters is like apparently an entire fucking genre. And the logic is fucking insane. Like, that shit leads to civil unrest. I don't know how the hell those rules can still be enforced. Like, I wonder, can I go to America, rent out an apartment, suddenly stop paying and go, oh, I'm sorry, but I live here now? Like, how the fuck does that work?
Here will do.
Well, I think most people prefer having money quick than slow, but the point is getting as much money total as possible, in my opinion. I mean, sounds so fucking greedy. I was saying, like, 10 years in the future, if you don't have more money than you would making another decision, then, you know, that's the consideration that should be made. Not how much money do you have 10 minutes from now? How much money do you have 10 years from now? Have you found a way to summon a beastly rift?
Yeah.
Yeah, how the fuck does it work?
I'd like your help getting it a trial run
easy,
tomorrow. If that works, we have our plan come Turnfire night.
Nice. How does it feel being a pixel boy?
Sounds like you're not considering Ponche's idea.
Like, okay. Now she's okay. I'm just gonna. I'm so used to her putting on like a full-on baby voice earlier. So when I hear this,
Sounds like you're not considering Ponche's idea.
she's growing up. Oh, yo, he's a terrible monster. Help!
You heard him. He hasn't worked out the details yet. We need a more
What
practical
details?
solution with concrete steps to follow.
No, we don't.
Yet.
We head in
Are
there
you
ass
saying you think
first.
you might actually be onto something?
I
Maybe
think
he
it's
is.
possible, based on something I know about the war 500 years ago.
What do you know?
Burkina didn't fall to the abyss. He was killed by the Mountain King in an
Whoa.
episode of madness.
It's-
In his final moments, Burkina made the fateful decision to not fight back, and
What?
instead pass his blood and power on to the Mountain King.
What is this? There's a man who's accepted death, apparently. Something really funny about this fat, chubby, adorable thing just holding a guy by the neck. It's like peak Pikachu grew 30 times his size and then threatened Ash Ketchum. What am I looking at?
Maybe he thought the Mountain King was stronger than him and more valuable to the tribe.
Maybe.
Or maybe it was just out of loyalty to his friend.
Yeah, maybe
Either
that.
way, I can believe the Turnfire was involved. Whether you think his sacrifice triggered it, or his fate was sealed from the moment he took the Malipo name, it makes sense to me.
I still don't
How can you drop
understand.
these truth bombs with such a straight face?
Who are you to judge? I still don't understand how the fucking setting is supposed to work. Like, what is the Turnfire? How... What does it mean? Like, he says the Turnfire was involved. Why? How? Does it grant wishes? Like,
This
what's
is
the
what
exact
I've gleaned
mechanism?
from my many interactions with the Mountain King. His mind is so disordered. It took some time to piece it all together. The
Damn.
story Elder Trinidad told you was the more palatable version of events. The truth is even darker.
Okay.
The Mountain King's mind isn't just disordered. He is suffering and feels great shame. I believe he wants to be put out of his misery.
That's a bit extreme.
Then what should we do? Should we grant him his wish?
Yes.
Of course not.
No!
We should help him move to a new home.
It's like we're discussing putting down our dog. It's like, should we kill him? Dude, whoa, calm down. Just give him to somebody who can take care of him. We just can't.
It's the only practical solution. The Mountain King is a hero to my tribe. An object of worship, even.
Yes, we've been through this.
Ending his life would be like desecrating a statue. Still, he's been the cause of multiple disasters, and we can't afford
I'd
to have
say
any more.
murder is slightly worse than desecrating a statue, but you know. Yeah, sure, let's focus on the desecration part.
Ugh. Practical solutions hurt Paimon's brain. Can we follow our hearts next time?
Then let's break for the day. I've already found a suitable
She's
venue
basically
for
saying
tomorrow.
what most people are thinking in that circumstance, I think. Well, not something people would admit, but that is how a lot of people operate. Like, if somebody ever says, I do my own research, you can bet your sweet cheeks they're motivated by emotion. I do my own research is code for I couldn't handle the truth. Okay. Yeah, wait, what is this? Sure, yeah, I've done that, I guess. I don't want to open yet another browser window. Got it right. What was I thinking? Guys, help me. Extract some info out of my brain. I can't do it myself. And... ta-da. Why do they keep putting timers on shit? Okay. Looks like the symbol is down in the crack, so I'm just gonna make that assumption. Oh, fucking
You're here.
dragon.
Very punctual.
Oh, so the gruesome twosome come crawling back. Here to make amends after the gross irreverence you displayed last time?
I'll grand you.
Very well. The almighty Dragon Lord Kahula How shall grant you the audience that you seek. Now pucker up and kiss our feet.
That voice has to be murder on the throat.
Kinich, didn't you say you found him a teacher? He's just as out of control as ever.
Put a leash on him.
Hey! No one gets to discipline the almighty Dragon Lord Kahula How! No one!
How do you put up with his behavior? Easily, you ignore him.
Maybe because I've never had a gentle-natured companion like Paimon to compare against.
Wait, what sort of companions have you heard?
Compliment?
Yeah, I see what I'm missing out on now. And it's a lot.
Kinich! We could drown this measly flying ant in one droplet of spit. How dare you compare her to the almighty Dragon Lord Kahula? How?
It sounded like they did excrete one huge droplet of spit. Did you hear that? Sucking it back up.
Oh, just wait till I possess your dead body.
Just slurped it.
I will commit heinous atrocities, tear down your legacy, destroy your reputation, wreak havoc on your...
You see, this is how you handle it.
Traveler, Paimon, let's get down to business.
To defeat the Huns.
Once we've opened the beastly rift, you're welcome to toss a how in there for a couple of days.
With pleasure. You don't need to ask twice.
I don't know if it applies to both languages. Both voiced Naruto and Sasuke. What do you mean both? Like, kinich and a how? I don't fucking know. I don't think I've watched that shit in English. Also, do you know who the Japanese voice actors are? Do they do the same there? They probably have enough pull to be able to.
I got my hands on this device in a trade. It's meant as bait, but
What
it'll
the
also
fuck?
stabilize the abyssal energy.
You just had that lying in your pocket? It's a little big. I got my hands on this device just so casually. What the fuck? Huh. I thought I'd be able to recognize them, but... Really? Dude! Is Genshin popular?
The Rift Towns will tear through space to get to this. Once they're here, we take them out and claim the Rift for ourselves.
How did you get your hands on this?
You'll find out soon enough. First, let's try this out.
Is that why he's wearing Naruto's overalls and spiced it up? Yeah, I'm sure this is gonna go all according to plan.
They'll tear you to pieces given half the chance, so be careful.
Okay, well, thanks for telling me that now. Okay, wait.
Target
There we go. How do I do this? Oh, all right. That, what the f... Was he doing 9,000 damage per bullet? I did not get to test that properly.
Uh-oh. Are there even bigger ones on the way?
I didn't even get to use the cannon.
You see, Kinich? I'm a man of my word. In fact, I'd say I underpromised
Wow,
and
those traps are
overdelivered. Nifty little gizmo,
still going at
isn't
it.
it?
I take it this is your true form?
So casual. Well, like the voice actor market isn't as elitist, I don't know how else to put it, than others. Like, the sort of shit that surprises me when it comes to hearing voices in video games is like Elijah Wood ending up in Broken Age? Was that what it was called? A Double Fine game, because that dude there like knows people through the LucasArts studio thing, so he has like a lot of movie connections. He also got Jack Black into Brutal Legend. They both did great jobs. They're good actors. Happy to see them. But voice actors, you also have a lot of guys who are good. It's actually surprising that I haven't seen some voice actors transition over to the big screen, I guess, or that I see them in series. But it's fun when you sometimes see people branch out into areas where you don't really expect to see them. Like, do you know who Pro ZD is? I just saw him in a movie, Blackberry. It was so fucking out of the blue. But apparently he made it into voice acting, and then he also made it into acting. Good for him.
Now that our deal is complete, it's time
I
to
hope he's
start
having
the
fun.
next phase of our relationship.
Oh,
I made a
we're getting married
promise to
already?
the great Kahula How, and now I'm here to seize your body for his use.
Now that's a partnership.
Cliché, I know. The hero's trusted partner sells him out to the abyss in a shocking act of betrayal. Cue bad guy speech and drawn out death sequence.
Yes, yours.
Angel?
Huh? Huh? What are you two doing here? Oh, Mr. Kinich, this is not what we agreed
Yeah,
on.
isn't he from... I was called it Enkidu.
Traveler,
What?
this is the gift I got you.
Uh-oh, that was me.
I know you're looking for intel on the Abyss Order, so I thought he might be
Un
of use
momento.
to you.
Por favor. Sorry, it's my sales friend. Okay, I'm gonna have to get out of this cutscene fast. What, you got me a gift? I don't remember this.
It looks like you've already met.
Yeah, we've met. We've been up before. Was that part of the main story, though? I don't remember him ever being part of the main story. So it was weird to see him there. This was like a side mission as far as I remember.
Yikes. Frosty reception. Gotta say, I kind of pictured this moment going a little differently.
Hey, what is he, like some sort of
Tears
fan
joy
favorite that
welling
decided
up
to
in
give a
your
voice?
eyes
I don't
As you
understand.
say the words, "It's good to see you again, old friend."
It is! I love this guy. He was pretty
Ridiculous.
funny.
Sounds like you've been reading too many romance novels.
There we have it.
Yeah, but is he wrong
Change
now?
is inevitable and nothing lasts forever. What a pity. Well then, time for you to meet the new me.
The thing calling
This
itself
time,
Sanka.
Please call me Sanka.
Wait, all you did was
Sanka!
change perspective?
Aha! So you're a glasses guy! You tricked Huni and Toba into telling you a bunch of stories!
Ah, oh yeah. What is your real
What does it
name?
matter? A name is a superficial label. It's what's deep down inside that counts. And
Yeah,
I've
you're just as
shown
terrible
you
down
the
there.
deepest parts of me.
You mean the masochistic part?
That would explain a lot. Why else would you show up here and start acting like a wise guy? You
Do
looking
you
for a
remember
fight?
him?
I'll pass. I do rather
I need
like
input
you,
here.
as I've said before. But my one quibble is that you really don't know your own strength.
Then what are you doing here?
Wait. Of course. You're the one behind all the recent Abyss activity. Let Paimon guess. You've been provoking the Mountain King too.
Haven't I told you before? I'm not part of the inner circle who do our Highness's bidding. My interests are far more low stakes.
Okay.
I spend my time digging for truth in ancient doodads and books. You really think a benchwarmer like me is capable of more than that?
I don't know,
I
you're somehow
investigated
alive
him.
still.
He's not connected to the recent events. Just happens to be in the area.
How do you do investigation
I
into the
struck a deal
Abyss
with him.
Order?
He helps me summon a rift. I allow him to do some historical research.
The fuck?
But that's all over. And now Kinich wants to hand me over to you. Well, I was hoping this would be an opportune moment to whisk away his body.
Oh,
That would have
what
given me some
conflict of
more time
interest?
to study the great Kahula How. But now I've run into you, which is just my luck. Or maybe I've incited the wrath of the Turnfire.
Maybe.
This is the price I have to pay. But I don't understand. What did I do wrong?
You got in my way!
Wait, does that count? Let me think.
You wasted their time?
How? You are the worst of the worst! Colluding with the Abyss Order against kinich? How could you betray your partner?
There is no betrayal. The almighty Dragon Lord Kahula How is a partner to no one.
What is this dance? What is it supposed to express?
Bait.
Yes, and you should have picked a bigger fish. The Abyss Order? Ha! What a joke.
Wait, what
Not
is it?
even a match for our lowly servant. I put up with this toad's croaking for days, and it was up.
There is no... Okay.
It looks
So
like
we're
your
on the same
disciplinary
page?
measures have been less than effective, Mr. Enjo.
What did you expect? Behavioral rehab isn't really our thing. Otherwise, we might as well change our name from the Abyss Order to the Abyss Boarding School.
Ooh, can I apply?
The abysmal disorder would suit you better. Kinich,
Got
dispose
him.
of him. He is of no further use to us.
Traveler?
Okay. How, so people still aren't ever going to address the fact that he's a pixelated 2D being in a 3D world, huh? Be my guest, the Abyss Order is a threat to us all. Let him go. Huh? No, I would... He's a funny guy! He's funny, okay?
See, this is why I like you. Still, you shouldn't underestimate me just because I'm a lowly clerk.
No, I underestimate you because
I
you're
could never
funny.
beat you in a straight-up fight. But when it comes to running away, I won't lose to anyone.
You run to your heart's content, buddy.
Do me a favor and remember how fast I disappear. Maybe then you'll show me a little respect next time.
I mean... His animation set is lower than the average character. It's like... Considering how simple he is, they should be able to make so many more. It feels so lazy.
Darn! He got away again! Couldn't you have stopped him?
It's alright. He's not worth our time and energy. Besides, it seems like he's in debt to a lot of people. I'm sure they'll keep him busy.
If you say so. Still, Paimon's kinda surprised that you actually struck a deal with someone from the Abyss Order.
Yeah, good for you,
To
buddy.
borrow that guy's words, names are superficial labels. Whether you call it the Abyss Order or anything else, it's a broad generalization at best.
Why are you...
Think of it like apples that have fallen from a tree. If you tasted each one, you'd find that they're all at different stages of ripening.
Oh yeah, by the way, I did the next part of the, what is it, the Chroma stores? I had no idea that killing the gun guy first would make the other's attack damage go up so much. I went from being 3-shot to 1-shot. I don't know how the fuck you're supposed to do it. I mean, I did it, but cheesing's the only option.
Even the unripe fruit blown off its branch
And
before
then this
it's
next
fully
part
grown
killed them
can still
within
be brewed
10
into a
seconds of
fine
each
wine.
other. How the fuck? I can't
Everything
control
has its
who I
use.
damage. Anyway.
Huh. Well, in that specific sense, maybe Enjo's not such a bad apple. Not rotten to the core, at least.
Of course! Only the almighty Dragon Lord, Kahula How, is rotten to the core and evil beyond redemption.
Yeah, okay.
Ugh. So what exactly are
So
you
is this Sasuke or
anyway?
Naruto?
Definitely the evilest little thing Paimon's ever met.
I'm guessing Naruto.
Don't worry, he can't hurt a fly.
Does he sign a contract?
You could say that.
What do you mean?
Paimon heard that those kinds of contracts might come with a terrible cost attached. Is that true?
Such
100%.
as a how watching me like a ravenous vulture.
Vulture! Vulture! We are the Dragon Supreme! Sovereign ruler of the Nation of Flame!
What do you mean smashed your last achievement? What, he fucked it all up or he easy clap? Okay. Against the Fatui dudes? Really? Wait a second. If I have both Venti and Kazuha, I might be able to juggle them to death. Yes. They just never leave the air. It's perfect. Perfectly evil. Then again, the amount of... Oh, the amount of particles I need. But like 10 seconds of each other. That's fucking nothing. Well, I guess I should have more faith in myself. I clearly have the better account, right? High five.
Let's pick this up another time. It's getting kinda late. You should go back and get some rest. Big day ahead. Tomorrow's Turnfire night. Time to light the sacred flame and burn away the filth for a legendary 500-year-old warrior.
You mean me?
Oh,
I'm not that
yeah.
old.
Hearing you lay it out like that is making Paimon a little nervous. For all the work we've put in, it all comes down to tomorrow night. We have to make sure we solve this problem once and for all.
Do we though?
And it can't hurt to say this one more time. Good luck to us both.
Good luck to us both.
See you tomorrow.
I'd rather not. Actually, maybe I will. But I gotta go now, though. My friend's waiting for me. What, you got something more to say? You're just hanging around here? Children of Echoes, see if Oddball Mancu's made any progress? What the fuck? Okay. We good?
What happened to getting some rest?
Just a little anxious about that, Joe.
You're cautious, like me. I get it. But don't worry, like I said, I investigated, and I'm confident he has nothing to do with the Mountain King situation.
If you got characters like Venti, you're stacking them so close you don't really need AoE. You just need to be able to hit the targets, basically. Like, I think if I use Sangonomiya, I think even her goddamn normal attack projectiles can hit all of them while they're spinning around in the air. But, again, I'm worried about the damage not being distributed properly. Because if that happens, the entire thing is fucked. And then if one of them dies, and then the shields pop up, I'm gonna fucking scream. Because when you have the wind characters, you need the shields there to proc the AoE on the others. Or to proc the shield damage, anyway. Point is, I'm not looking forward to it.
Before he got tangled up with us, he was looking into the Mare Javari. That's
Did
another
we
major
ever
part
find
of
the Mare
Natlan's
Javari?
history. Our ancestor, Burkina, once fought a campaign there alongside the 5
Mare
other
Javari
heroes.
is Natlan's history? I thought that was
But it's
the
not
desert
such an easy
over...
place to get to these days.
I thought there was a desert area over in Sumeru. We never really found Mare Javari though, did we? I seem to remember them saying that Lisa studied there or some shit, but I thought then later it seemed like it was the academia and not the Mare Javari. I don't fucking understand. Like, I just hear names in this game and have no real association with it. Can't figure out what they're talking about.
That's about all I know, though. I have yet to take a job that involves the Mare Javari.
Okay. So it's here in Natlan instead.
What happened to getting some rest?
Noted. Yeah, how?
A house piqued your interest, huh? It's true
Why
that he's
do
a
you call him
relic
a
from
relic?
an earlier Saurian
Did they mean
age.
that literally?
But since we're bound
Like
to
he
each
was
other
crafted?
by contract, you can see him as my companion for now. I know he can be awful, but don't worry. As long as I'm still around, he can't do that much damage.
As long as you're around?
That's a key part of the contract. A How has to obey my orders and lend me his power for as long as I live. And after I die, a How gets control of my body. That's the price.
Yikes.
Crazy, isn't it? That was probably the first time I really appreciated what it meant to pay a price. Then once I signed the contract, I received the ancient name Malipo. But that's a whole other story.
I need an
We
explanation
can
of
get
this
into it
Malipo
another
shit.
time if you're interested.
Oh, Bennett was found in Mare Javari? I've heard, like... It's probably the most referenced place I know nothing about, really. Anyway. Thank you for joining me. I need to... spend some time with my friend, though, since I won't be seeing him for a while. Bye-bye.